We are here. Hello curling fans, welcome to World Curling Tour and Women's Path Masters in Åland, Finland. We are basically in the middle of Baltic Sea between Sweden and Finland, island called Ekerö, and commentating Ville Mäkelä and Tero Tähtinen. Welcome Tero.
Yeah, thank you Ville, and welcome to all the viewers. And as Ville said, we are now in Ekerö and in Åland Curling Club in their very nice two-sheet curling rink, which you can see in the pictures right now. This is basically the nicest curling club in Finland. They have really nice facility here and all the teams have been really satisfied.
And we are going to follow Japanese fight, Team Matsumura against Team Fujisawa. Team Matsumura has lineup lead Isuka Hasumi, second Nakajima Seina, third Kitachawa Ikue, and skip and fourth player is Matsumura Chiaki.
Yes, and the other Japanese team, Fujisawa, has a lineup of lead Motohashi Mari, second Suzuki Yumi, third Yoshida Chinami, and fourth is and skip is Fujisawa herself. Two quite experienced teams, and hopefully we will see a tight game between these two teams.
Both of these teams have participated also last weekend in Stockholm Ladies tournament, Stockholm Ladies Cup. Situation was that after round-robin games, Fujisawa had 2 wins out of 4 games, and unfortunately Matsumura didn't open their win slot at all. But so far here it's a bit different story. Matsumura has won both of their played games here, and Fujisawa has won one of the games already. There is 3 pools here. Every pool has 4 teams in their pool, so total amount of teams is 12. Total purse of money is 18,000 euros. And
yeah, and the winning team gets a quite nice prize of 8,500 euros. So that will make the trip worthwhile if you win the tournament. And right now I think Matsumura with 2 wins is quite certain to qualify for the continuation of the tournament.
Yes.
But this is a really important team for Fujisawa. If from these two teams, I think maybe beforehand Fujisawa would have been the more likely team to make.
Yes, I think they would have been quite much favored of these Japanese teams. They have won silver medal already 2016 in Worlds, which pretty much earned the place to next Olympics for Japan. So Java is probably the team to be in Olympics in Korea next winter.
Yeah, for Japan.
For Japan,
yeah. But goes to show that they have like 3 teams here that are quite even. So there's good teams in Japan playing.
Yeah, good quality women curling in Japan, I have to say. Well, the game has started. Back of the house for Matsumura's lead, Ishihuguga Hasumi, and Fujisawa will start with the corner card.
So they're not wasting any time.
Yeah, game
taking out the
game is on.
Stones in the house.
Except it won't go to the game, but it was a good effort.
Yeah.
So we are playing 8 ends here, and it needed an extra end. Both teams have 30 minutes, right? Thinking time.
Yeah, 30 minutes of thinking time. So you have to play your stones reasonably fast, at least in the first ends, so that you will have yourself enough time in the last ends to maybe think about the difficult situations that come up if the game is tight.
Matsumura is playing a bit more conservative and plays into the house also the second stone, which pretty much makes Fujisawa to start taking the stones out. So double is the call, but it will curl way too much maybe.
Yeah, the weight looks really really slow for a double takeout.
Yeah,
I don't know if that was the call or what.
Maybe it
what
was
they
a
tried,
back, but the broom she gave was quite small, so I think it was supposed to be a takeout.
Yeah. This opens up the spot for the guard for Matsumura's team.
So Nagachima Seina is their second player. It looks like a little bit heavy, so it will be into rings. Interesting. So another try for double. Suzuki Yumi. Now there is enough weight for a double, but still it curls quite a lot. Yeah, maybe the other double, no, just hit the stick.
Now Matsumura has called for a takeout as well, and hoping to roll their own guard or their own stone to the front of the house, like on the center line, creating a little guard for their own stone and making it harder for Fujisawa's team.
Now the angle for double is a bit harder. So Fujisawa changes the plan. Hit and roll in between the red stones. Not too much boom for this one either, so it must be quite heavy. This side of the ice has been a little bit straighter earlier on, and it still looks like it, but the roll is very close. Good effort. But the stone is wide open, so there is a place for hiccup. So some chances for jam, and it is pretty close to jamming, but it is just perfect, just good enough.
Once again, Fujisawa going for the same shot. Take out and roll behind the guard. This is their third. And the vice keep Tsunami Yoshida.
A little bit roll, but not quite enough. Just the same spot. Looks like a 4-1 so far.
So far, yeah.
But this one has problem to curl enough.
This one is not going to stick around in the house.
Yeah, even though they were trying to push a little bit more curl in it, but didn't work out. So Fujisawa is going after the stone on the back of the house.
Yeah.
Not. Or change the.
Maybe not.
I changed the change of mind. Go for the right one. Go for the double.
Hoping to zero out this, and if they're successful here.
Girls, just too much, but I don't think that Matsumura can leave that there. They will take it out anyway. There could be. Well, there is a chance to go around it also, but
yeah, maybe not this early in the game. They maybe want to wait a little bit before they get too aggressive.
So Chiaki Matsumura, skip of the team, throwing the 4 stones. Out and turn and nice throw.
And this one will stick around.
Shooter will stick in the
nice
house. No easy double and even a chance for a jam.
Yeah, right now it's looking like that force for 1 point. No.
Well, yeah, Fujisawa is still going for 2 points.
Yeah, I like this. I like this call.
Trying to freeze the back stone in the back end. So stone in the back of the house. The line is pretty good, I think.
They're now probably sweeping for weight. Line is looking okay. Maybe a little bit of overcurl.
A little bit of overkill, but and a little bit light. Matsumura is just trying to get rid of the shot stone and also getting rid of his shooter as well. In turn, and I think with fairly a lot of weight. Yeah. Good shot will. Oh, they took out back one. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
So it's a draw or a takeout?
It's a takeout, judging by the broom. So Satsuki Fujisawa and her last stone going to be a takeout. Hit and stick.
Hit and stick for one, not too much ice. Must be quite a lot of weight.
Oh, starting to crawl quite a bit. Still looking okay. There we go.
9.7 seconds between the hook lines, and it was a good throw. 1 for Fujisawa, and Matsumura will have the hammer in the second end. At the other game going on at the same time, Diana Kaspari is facing Polkaiste from Lithuania. And first end is still going on, but Lithuania has 2 stones in the house, and Diana Kaspari's last stone is on its way. Hit and stick needed for 1 point. And Italians will make it. So same situation over there. Hammer will change, and Italy is leading 1-0. Marimoto Hashi started with the center guard, which is a little bit off from the center line, but will probably do its job. Not on the control zone though.
And Matsumura's lead. Ishiguga going straight for the... trying to hide their own stone behind that guard, but I think it's pretty much open all the way.
Yeah. Quite a lot of room for the guard. Quite hard takeout for Marimoto Hashi, but it is an excellent shot.
That's a good shot, yeah. That is now fully buried behind the guard.
Hasumi's second stone. Going around it, going around the stone in the house. Looks
quite
pretty
heavy.
also is quite heavy. Speed of the ice is around 24.5 seconds from hog to stop, or 14.5 seconds hog line to hog line. So it's pretty decent. Fujisawa will leave this as a center guard.
And Matsumura is going to open up the center now, not wanting to get too much stones and making her last shots too hard.
Nakajima Seina is the second player and throwing hard. They got the guard and changed the plan, but didn't get the double.
No, and their own stone stayed as a guard, so Fujisawa can draw behind, well, either one of those guards.
Yeah, she chooses the other one. Going around their own stone. Looks heavy again, I think.
Yeah, very heavy again.
.4, so it is very slow actually. Ice is very slow.
Yeah, I think they knew that that line hasn't been played, and they knew that they have to throw a little bit harder to get it to stay in the house.
It was quite a bit harder, 2 seconds.
Yeah, yeah. But that was, if that was intended, then it was
excellent.
They were reading the ice pretty well.
Yeah. So far we haven't heard too many complaints about the ice yet, so it's supposed to work pretty well.
Yeah, I think one of the complaints was that there was not enough pebble behind the hacks, and that's not a huge problem.
That can be fixed.
Yes.
Matsumura just takes out the shot stone. Shooter rolls out.
And Fujisawa is calling for a camera on again behind the guard. I think if they play the same weight on the same line, it will be faster now.
Yeah, I think this is way slower, but still. This is 13 seconds. Excellent draw.
Really good, yeah. Just a little bit behind the tee line. They would have wanted it to be in front of the tee line, but this was a really good result nonetheless.
Might be angle for double, but needs to be very hard from the side of the house. But Matsumura is going for race takeout.
A lot of weight again on the takeout.
Look, it's very close. Oh, that's the problem when it's very close.
Yeah.
This gives Fujisawa a bit of an advantage. Now come around in front of the tee line, and situation looks pretty good for them.
Yeah, they now put some pressure on Matsumura.
Yeah. Quite a lot of room. shows. Fujisawa. It's again. It's actually
Same weight around.
no. It's a half second slower, but it comes further. So
Yeah.
it's just getting faster.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for them.
Yeah. Now
Yes.
there's a fairly easy double.
And roll behind the card
Yeah.
with the same shot. Yes, of course they can play also with the lighter weight and go for steal. Actually they can't go for steal, but go for more than 1 point.
Yeah.
Kita Chavaikue. Wise kick-off Matsumura's team. Playing their third stones.
Judging by how much ice they are taking, they are going for a lighter shot than a takeout. They want to leave their own stone behind the guard, and maybe they have some backing also from the yellow stones. So
Looks like the release was a bit soft, but also this is a bit harder than they probably expected.
quite close, but not exactly what they wanted, but still.
Yeah, moves a bit too much those
Yeah.
stones behind.
Needed to curl a little bit more, and then it would have been a better shot.
Or be a little bit lighter so there wouldn't be room for takeout.
Yeah. But now there are both of the yellow stones are behind the red one, so there's a possibility of a jam.
With heavy takeout you could actually
Take out all the stones.
no. Yes, you can take out all the stones, but maybe roll behind the guard and just remove
Yeah.
one yellow and one red.
Yeah, that's true.
You would lie two behind the guards. But no,
This one's not a very heavy takeout.
no, this is not heavy. Now you really need to brush, and they are brushing. They are keeping
Yeah,
it,
sweeping,
holding it
yeah.
very well. Excellent sweeping.
Wow.
Wow.
That's probably the best shot you can make.
Yeah.
Make from
So
this
I
position.
was
It's really
wrong.
nice.
I was wrong. You don't need to take heavy takeout for that.
No. And now they are laying 4.
Yeah.
This is putting some really heavy pressure on Matsumura's team now.
And 2 of the stones are fully buried.
Yeah. And it's the Matsumura's first stone. So they only have 2 stones left. And what do you think? Do you think they should open this up?
I
Or
think
maybe
they-
set up something for the last one?
well, they need to hit something, I think.
Yeah.
That race takeout, which they are looking, it might open up something, or even when they make it perfect, it will, of course, change the situation totally. But the shot is very hard.
Yeah.
Double race takeout. Four. Double or triple. Chiaki Matsumura. Very hard. Feed out.
Yeah, a little bit outside of what you want.
7-second takeout. Weight was good, but it just didn't curl enough. It really doesn't curl too much with those kind of weights. Fujisawa is probably just going for guard.
I think they were asking it to maybe a freeze on the
Okay.
on the front on their own stone, which is on the
Yeah.
front of the house.
Only thing they can do is open that up. But
Yeah, so maybe stop sweeping now if it's gonna hit.
well,
Oh.
it will do its job
Yeah,
most, or
guard was not a bad option here.
yeah,
The margin was, if it's not frozen on the one they were trying, then leave it as a high guard. That's a good option as well.
yeah.
You didn't want to
Of
throw
course,
it too hard.
Of course, there is a possibility for that race now, but Matsumura is not going to go for it. They will go around the guard, just going.
It's really quite hard to even get that. Well, it's really hard to get 1 point from this one, but you're throwing against 4 stones, which always adds up the pressure for your draw.
Yeah, draw for giving 1, I think, is the plan.
Yeah, I think so.
Looks again quite heavy, but I have been wrong earlier.
This looks heavy.
It is. Steal of 3.
Yeah, steal of 3.
I guess.
Oh, yeah, maybe can be a little. No.
Yeah.
It was so clear from the player's view that they didn't have to measure that one.
So steal for 3. After a slow start, Fujisawa got 4-point lead after 2 ends.
Yeah, this was quite bad end from Matsumura's team. Nothing really worked for them on that end.
Yeah, they were going after takeouts pretty much, and often you end up trying to catch if you go for it. If you won't just make those shots. Third end. Marimoto Hasi. Throws. Where is it? It's going to. Yeah, in the house.
Yeah, they won it. In front of the house, quite close to the tee line.
That's good. Matsumura's lead, Isuka Hasumi, and the goal was a corner card. Team is from Nagano, as you can see from their jerseys. Place where the 98 Olympics were played.
Just a call from Fujisawa to get another one in the house, I think.
Probably.
This one's gonna stay as a guard.
Yeah, it's a center guard, but at least we get some action going.
Yeah.
high guard.
That's probably not what they wanted. If they wanted a guard, they wanted it to be quite close to the house. But this one just didn't come.
Matsumura can just leave that stone there and just go for a draw. I think they don't need to touch that one yet. But they want to.
Just a little tap back on the yellow stone and trying to hide their own behind the guard.
Hasumi's second stone.
Curling quite a bit. Looking like it might overcurl.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, yeah.
And it is wide open, unfortunately.
Now Suzuki Yumi going for a hit and roll behind the guard. But instead of the roll, they get the hit and stick. Which probably means that Matsumura will ask for a takeout and roll the same shot. Matsumura's team is taking up quite a bit of time now thinking about these shots, which may cost them in the later ends.
Yes, I'm not so sure that they need to take those Fujisawa stones out, but that's what they want to do. They should somehow get the pressure on, and draw is usually right shot for that one. Like that. Waiting for stone to curl.
Yeah, it's the third takeout from this line that didn't curl, so maybe it's a little bit straighter from there. A little bit of conversation going on between the team what to do, but they chose to do the takeout.
Now they need to go with in hand, turn with it, stay. Looks good. Just hit and stick. Not too much roll either way. Third player stones going. Shinome Yoshida. Quite hard.
Will it curl past the guard? Yeah. Oh no.
almost. Just hits a little bit
Yeah.
into the card and
Just rubs it a little bit and changes the direction of the stone and doesn't change much. At least doesn't change anything in the house. And this sets up a possibility for 2 now for Matsumura's team.
yes. Ikue Fujisawa and a little bit over curl, but will it stay in the house?
I think it will, yeah.
Yes. So, what will Fujisawa do now?
Looking for the angles for a double.
Same shot as last time.
Now sweeping all the way. No, not anymore.
It's pretty good. Not quite the double, but it's hard to
It
say
has to get that.
which one is the
I think shot stone is the yellow one right now.
yeah. Matsumura needs to play a freezer or a light tap back.
I think they're gonna go for the takeout. Yeah,
Okay.
but I would like to see them to try to freeze on that one. Because I don't think they're gonna get much of a roll behind anything. They're just gonna leave that stone open.
Yes,
But they still have the
but
pace
still,
for 2. But
yeah. But of course, shooter needs to stay.
yeah,
No, it doesn't.
no.
Rolls just out from the house.
Seems like Fujisawa sees enough of that stone and they're just gonna.
Yeah, I think that's a plan B. If
Yeah.
it,
If it overcurls, then they will change it to tapping in their own yellow guard from there. So they're playing with not that much weight then.
takes a little less ice and throws with board weight, I would say. It started to curl quite a lot. But it's a good throw.
Yeah, past the garden, they will catch it.
Shooter rolls out, but it really doesn't make that much of a difference. Well, kind of does, but I think that Matsumura would have chosen the draw anyway,
Yeah,
because if she wouldn't have make it, if she wouldn't draw, Fujisawa would draw anyway.
yeah, that's true. So you want your own stone there before Fujisawa can come and draw her own. And this will always, ultimately probably leave a, if it's perfect, then possibility for 2 as well.
Yes.
And they need points because they are now trailing by 4 points. So
Yeah, of course.
2
There's
from here.
lots of games still going, or
Yeah, a lot of
left,
ends to
but
play. Yeah,
one in front of the tee line is the call. It started to curl quite a lot. What happened? Did it pick something or? Oh, it
it's past the guard.
passed the
But
card,
still
it
over curling.
curls quite a lot.
Yeah,
Weight is good, but what
Yeah.
happened?
the guard was so high that when you come so close to the high guard, then this is what happens, that it curls so much that it's open from the other side.
Yeah, maybe it picked something, because I think the change of the line was quite rapid. But anyway, Fujisawa has a chance for takeout. You can see 2/3 of the stone forward weight.
Waiting for the stone to curl.
Bit straighter spot here than on the other side.
Yeah.
Obviously. And the shooter will stay. Is Matsumura going to go for a blank or a point? Probably for a blank. Chiaki, Matsumura and peel weight. We'll see what's the peel weight in their team. Some positive release in it. Yes, 7.3. And blank end. Fujisawa stays in lead, 4-0, and we are going to the fourth end when Matsumura has the hammer.
On the other sheet, Gaspari's team stole 1 point from the second end, and they're now leading 2-0 against Paulus Kaite.
But Lithuanians have a good effort going on right now on third end. They have 2 stones in the house, no place for double, and it's already Diana Kaspari's first stone on its way. Fujisawa starts with the draw behind the T-line, gives some opportunities probably for Matsumura later on in this end.
Yeah, you don't want too many stones behind the house, giving Matsumura possibility to freeze on those.
The corner card stays as a card, so Fujisawa can take it out. Instead, Fujisawa puts on more pressure. Just have to wait for a curl. And
Maybe looking a little bit heavy again.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Just behind the T line.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Lithuanians stone rolls out and their tempo for 2 is gone.
Matsumura has called for another corner guard to the other side. Which is executed by Ishikuga, but quite nicely. Maybe a little bit too close to the house, but a corner card nonetheless.
Then Fujisawa starts beating. Nakajima Sena. And good throw. Yeah, what should Matsumura do to get game going?
I think the only chance here is right now to put up those corner guards and just have to hope for a miss from Fujisawa's team.
How about the central guard? Well, probably doesn't make too much of a difference, but
yeah, still you would have to hope for a miss when they are trying to open up those things.
well, doesn't shooter will stay in the game, but it will roll into house, so could be worse. Yoshida's, no, it's Suzuki still. Her second stone. Going for draw. Behind those 2 cards. Looks good. Looks excellent.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Yeah, as good as it can get. Fujisawa goes for a double raise. Take out. We'll see. Weight goes. Peel weight. Takes out the card, but doesn't hit the second stone.
Now seems like Matsumura wants to put up another corner guard to protect their stone in the house.
Is she trying to get Fujisawa to jam on their own stones? That's probably the master plan. Looks like it overcurls a little bit. Yes. Or did it?
I think it's pretty okay.
It's a little bit open, I think.
No.
Oh yeah, on this angle it's pretty okay.
Yeah, but they're still Fujisawa is going for
Yeah.
maybe trying to freeze or just a light tap.
Just tapping a little bit. Weight is really important, and
Fujisawa is showing that Sinan Yoshida pushed it outside a little bit, so they're waiting for it to curl.
And brothers are showing that it's a little bit heavy. So
That's not the tap they wanted.
yeah,
Not enough, not enough.
a little bit too heavy and a little bit out. So that's not the combination you wanna have. Is Matsumura already going after those two stones? Probably freezing or tapping it back.
Yeah, they were thinking about a little tap, I think. Which is a quite good call.
I would go for it. Looks a little bit heavy, but now they are making it to curl a little bit more, and that works pretty well. Excellent. That's excellent.
Yeah, that's good.
Pretty hard. It's pretty hard from, yes, I think the red one on the side of the house is the second stone. So Matsumura is putting up a good situation here. And Fujisawa has to mind those stones behind the T-line, as we mentioned earlier in this game, that
Yeah.
those might be meaningful. So it might happen.
Yeah. Definitely those stones right now make this shot a lot harder than it would be if there were no stones behind the house.
Fujisawa goes and throws a peel weight 6.4. Ooh, yeah, excellent shot. She would probably wouldn't have minded if one of those stones on the back of the house would have left also. But
Yeah. They still have Matsumura now has a pocket where she can freeze her own stone. Of course Fujisawa can just follow that one and freeze her own there, but those stones are now really important to Matsumura.
yeah. Well, she could also play it just on the other side, but then Fujisawa will just roll in front of those own stones and makes the life harder for Matsumura again. So this is probably a good call. It doesn't even have to be a perfect freeze just in front of those stones.
Yeah, as long as the line is
Yeah.
great, then you don't have to be fully frozen on those stones.
The line looks okay. Weight looks also pretty good. A little bit overkill, but
It's a little bit, but that's
good.
that's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's a possibility to take it out, but that was a really nice shot. Just a little bit of overkill. Just a little bit.
Yeah. I think Fujisawa. Oh, yeah, she's going throwing from that side, but it's not an easy shot.
そうだね、こっちからんでもいいもんね。
No, they're going
shot
for a,
them?
yeah, going for a draw.
今相手の測ってた？14？
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But also they really need to make this shot, or if they won't make this, they will give a possibility to possibility for a 3-point end for Matsumura, so
Yeah.
there's a little bit of pressure now. So this was a quite good end for Matsumura.
Yes. Fujisawa's last stone in this forehand looks heavy from my point of view. Hasn't curled yet, but it will curl.
Yeah, it's gonna curl enough. But is it too heavy?
It just pushes too much.
Yeah. So just hit and stick.
Yeah, so
We'll
tap
do it.
back, tap back
Yeah,
will
you can
it.
do that as well. Yeah.
Whichever feels more comfortable to execute. Looks like some kind of board weight or around or bit heavier, maybe 10 seconds from hog to hog. Now it starts to curl.
Sweeping hard for line now.
Hard curling. And it is.
I think it's there. Yeah. Really nice shot.
10.5 seconds, so very good. 3 points.
Yeah, they're back in the game right now. You can see the clocks from here, from the earlier shot, and Matsumura had less than 14 minutes of time left, and Fujisawa had, I think, 17 minutes. So when I was saying earlier that Matsumura is taking a little bit of time thinking her shots, it shows on the board right now on the time clocks.
So
they have used up over half of their time now. Matsumura's
yeah,
team.
just a minute over half.
Yeah.
They just need to start paying a little more attention to the time they are spending.
Yeah.
Not a problem yet, but need to be aware. So we have a break between fourth and fifth end. Was it 4 minutes?
Yeah, 4 minutes break. Yeah.
So if you're fast, you can go for a fridge and maybe grab something for a drink or eat. The Lithuanians are putting some pressure again on Italians. And the Italian team, Diana Kaspari's team, is one of the teams who are going to be in Olympic qualification tournament. On December. This is one part of their preparation for that. So far, countries through the Olympics on the women's side are Canada, Russia, Switzerland, Great Britain or Scotland, United States, Sweden, South Korea, as they are the host, but anyway they would have qualified, and Japan. And those 8 teams are for sure in, or 8 countries are for sure in Olympics in South Korea. And teams fighting for last 2 spots in the Olympics are Germany, Czech Republic, Denmark, Italy, China, Finland, Latvia and Norway.
And of course we are hoping for Finland to qualify, as we are from Finland.
Of course we are. But there is still room for one more team. So 2 teams are going from Olympic qualification tournament to Olympic Games. Matsumura starts with the central guard. And now we have a totally new game going on.
And on the other sheet, Kaspari misses her last shot. Her takeout just curls too much and she hits the guard. And there's a steal of 1 to the Pauluskaite team, making it 2-2.
Well, it's early in the season, but Diana Kaspari has struggled a little bit with with her game, and even though she has won the silver medal in the World Championships already 2006 and made quite a lot of appearances in Europeans and Worlds.
On our featured sheet, the game is starting to shape up nicely. All 3 stones are right in the spot where the skips has asked them to be.
Yes, nice draws.
Yeah. And Fujisawa wanting to get 1 more in there, hoping that she will have good angles.
A little bit too much weight. But is Matsumura hesitating a little, or maybe a draw? But they decided to go for takeout.
Yeah, take out and roll. A safer option.
Yeah, minimizing the risks.
I needed to curl a little bit more so that this would have been a little bit more buried, but Fujisawa is not bothered with that stone, and they're going to draw behind the guard. I think her thought is right now that that's in a good spot for their team if they make a really good draw here. They can freeze on it, or it will help them in the later end. Again, looking like a really good draw. And
Taps backs a little bit, and
yeah,
excellent situation for
yeah,
Fujisawa.
and froze their own stone right on that one, on the last Matsumura's stone. So that was well played. Sweeping from our curl, hoping to get it in the right spot.
Well, that probably did everything it could do.
Yeah. The angles are now better for Matsumura, but
Unfortunately, Fujisawa has the
yeah, they can now change up the angles
Yeah.
with their stone. And there's now a lot of stones ending up in the house, so this is shaping up to be a really nice end.
We just need one more center part and it will be nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Looks good. Nice
Yeah.
cross. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Excellent.
good. Yeah.
Looks like Matsumura had enough of those stones. And the basket Fujisawa is going for a hard takeout. They will lose at least one of their stones, but we'll see how many yellows they're going to get. It looks like a little bit out. Well, they got rid of. They changed the situation.
Yeah.
but still advantage is on Fujisawa. Or Fujisawa has the advantage. After this, they might lie 3.
I think there's a little bit of risk with this one, as Fujisawa was pointing out that there's a possibility of jamming the red stone to the back of to the yellow one. So this one's over curling.
No, not yet. They are holding it very well. Very well.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna hit the guard, but no.
Excellent.
Wow.
Excellent sweeping.
Yeah,
I have to say.
That's really good. Yeah.
I want those sweepers.
From here, it was looking like it's gonna curl to the guard, but like the sweepers really did a really good job holding the line. Fujisawa going for a hit and roll.
It was pretty important part of this end when Matsumura decided to make their first takeout, because after that they have been trailing and just trying to catch up.
Yeah.
But I have to say that well played from Fujisawa's team. All the shots have been good. Now they're waiting for the girl.
Now they got to curl. This one's looking pretty nice as well.
With the stick, but leaves a double. Not the perfect angle, but still probably what Matsumura has to do. Actually, next Olympics will be the first time in 20 years then when Japan has both women's and men's teams in the Olympics. So first time since Nagano, where they were hosting the event.
Yeah, and they got those teams there because they were the host.
Yeah, exactly.
So hopefully we will get the Olympics in Finland sometime.
Yes, that's what we need.
Going for a hard takeout here, trying to get the double.
So looks a bit too thick, and
Yeah.
it is.
Once again, a chance for multiple points for Fujisawa. If they play this one perfect, then it's going to be a really hard shot for Matsumura's last stone.
Fujisawa is playing a little bit more aggressive than Matsumura, and I think that is the difference between teams.
Yeah, and also they on this end they haven't really made any mistakes. So this is what happens. You get a chance to score multiple points like that.
Just in front of those stones, and it's good. And in the house, of course.
Sweeping hard.
Yes,
That's a great spot.
great spot. Matsumura probably needs to roll from the.
From the back one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the best she can do, and after that she won't be laying shot stones. She will probably have the second stone.
But they're going to draw.
Okay, it's one way to go.
Not the easiest shot, probably. It's their last shot. So Chiaki Matsumura's last stone, they are going to probably try to freeze the back one. Needs to be excellent.
Yeah, definitely not the easiest shot in the book, the freeze.
Looks like a little bit light.
Yeah. Sweepers having to do a lot of work here. The weight was actually okay, and that might just
It's
take
probably
out
the second,
2 points. Yeah, so it's the second stone.
but if Fujisawa will hit it straight in the nose, they will score 3.
Yeah. But there's also some risk that you might
Yeah, there is
even give a steal of 1 if you're not perfect.
Yeah.
If you're a little bit outside and then the
There's
red
a-
one sticks to the yellow one goes out. So it's not. That's actually not a bad shot. It's not what they wanted, but the situation is. They really have to think about this one.
Yeah.
外に行ったらダメ。だったらダメなの。スチールはされたくないよね。
I think here you need to think about the risk and reward. If you score 3 points and leading 7-3 with 3 ends to go, you're in a pretty good spot. So maybe this would be the time to take that risk. Because I don't know what else you have
Yeah.
for 2 points, or
Yeah.
the other one is draw, and it's really hard to get that. So
Yeah.
I think this is the right shot to go for.
But
Even though there is a marginal risk of giving up 1.
Yeah. They are going with the peel weight, I think. Well, the shooter might stay or stick on that one on the side. We will see. Fujisawa's last stone in the 5th. It's quite. It's the girl quite a lot. And the shooter.
Well, that's
That's
2 points. Yeah. Well, 2 is good.
2 is good.
Yeah.
But 3 was what they were aiming for. Now Fujisawa takes 2 points and they are leading 6-3 after 5 ends. I think with that weight, I don't know if the 3 was there.
Yeah. Yeah, the shooter was gonna go.
Yeah, with that weight, with the straighter hit also. Well, Fujisawa will play in the house, of course, they're leading.
And this time the stone is in front of the house, just like they wanted.
Yeah, makes the rest of the end quite a lot easier.
Matsumura was going for a corner guard. This one is coming real close to the house. And it's in the rings. Which means that Fujisawa will just take that one out and hopefully roll their own in front of their own stone, which is in the house. This is definitely not what you want from your lead when you're trailing and needing points.
Yeah. But that's what you're gonna get.
Yeah. You can't change it anymore.
Well, that's not what you wanna have either.
Yeah.
Just dropping the stone and Matsumura has a second chance for making a guard. Now they are guarding the stone that it is in the rings.
This one was better, but Fujisawa straight away.
Yeah, we don't have the 5 stone rule yet.
Yeah, no.
In Finland we are going to be ahead of the times, and our nationals will be played with the 5 rock rule.
Yeah.
Great shot. Is it? Yes.
Yeah, that's just what she was looking at, and perfectly executed, and all the stones are gone. With only their own stone in the middle of the house, so it's not looking that good for Matsumura right now.
Corner guard on the other side. And peel from Fujisawa. Ball there. Second, Yumi Suzuki. Well played. Not the hardest shot in the game, but easy to miss anyway. now game Italy against Lithuania. Italians are putting some pressure on, or was it already a last
Just the last stone, so they have at least 2 points
maybe
in.
3. 1 will be measured. Fujisawa's third flashes the card.
Yeah. So this opens up a little bit of possibilities for Matsumura to set up their 2 points.
Yeah. 1 stone too late for 3.
Yeah.
Unless Fujisawa makes another miss.
Yeah.
Now speeding for line. Trying to get more girl. Didn't curl quite enough. Looks better on this angle than this angle we are watching it
Yeah, it does.
live. I think you can actually see half a rock.
Yeah, from the hack probably you can see it a little bit more than from the camera angle. Looking pretty good.
Sweepers are
Just
communicating pretty well. Calling to wait. Telling Skip that it's a little more heavier than they planned for.
And now a take out and roll from Kitazawa Ikue. Gets the double, but doesn't get the roll.
And roll would have been more important.
Yeah, the double. They didn't need the double, they could have easily left 1 stone in the back of the house.
This, well, of course, well, we'll see what they will do if Fujisawa will throw hit and stick. Will they go behind the guard?
Yeah.
No. Probably not. Probably not.
Yeah, they will probably try for the hit and roll.
Yeah. But anyway, Fujisawa's have to stay in the rings. Stone have to stay in the rings.
Yeah,
And it will.
wisely they were rolling it away from the guard, so
Yeah.
the hit and roll behind the guard is much harder, but now you could go for the draw behind the guard.
After that, Fujisawa would just draw, try to make the double impossible.
Yeah.
Of course, there's more chances to miss and or leave the double. But Matsumura is going for hit and roll, I think.
Yeah, I don't know if she has already a little bit given up on trying to take 2 and maybe settling for trying to zero out this end. But they can get a roll behind the guard, but it's gonna be really far behind the guard.
Pretty good, but not quite enough. You get the roll, half of the roll.
Yeah, half of the roll, yeah. That was a pretty long roll anyway,
Yes.
so.
But this means that Fujisawa has a chance to roll, and that would force Matsumura to draw for 1. I don't think they are going to get the
No,
roll.
it's not gonna turn off, or the roll's gonna be on the other way. So easy decision to blank this end.
Are they going to blank? Or score 1?
Yeah, I think they want to blank, but that's not what you get every time when you try this. Although some teams in this position would take the 1 point and try to steal from the last of the end.
Yes.
But not these teams though.
Yes, we are talking about Jussi Uusipalloniemi, who
Yeah.
everybody knows.
Yeah.
But Japanese ladies are blanking, so we have played 6 ends, and Fujisawa is leading 6-3. Matsumura has the hammer on 7th. Well, especially that 5th end from Fujisawa's team was excellent. I think their percentage, especially in that end, would have been extremely high.
Yeah. So 2 more ends to go. For Matsumura to even get to the extra end, they need to take 2 and then steal 1. So it's, for the way that the teams are playing, looking pretty hard. But of course, anything can happen. Fujisawa is, although they are playing really well.
Yes.
And once again, first draw to into the house.
And so far in this Puff Masters tournament, or we have situation is that Korean Kim has won all their 3 games. Gert from Switzerland has lost 2 and won 1. That's Group A. So we are certain that Kim from Korea, who is also going for the Olympics, is going through from that Group A, and Gert Hegner and Nordberg from Sweden are tied, but we'll see who is going and where, and who's. We don't have the LSD measurements and stuff like that in here available. In this group, Matsumura has already 2 wins. Gaspari has 1, as Fujisawa has, and Fujisawa has also 1 win. Looks like Diana Gaspari from Italy is or looks pretty much that they are going to get their second victory out of this game, and also looks like Fujisawa is going for 2 wins, which means that 3 teams tied in this Group B. So last round is interesting. And in Group C, Shannon Claybrink from Canada is or has won both of their games. Ruutsite from Latvia won Finland. They have one win, and Kauste has won Ogasawara from Japan. So Finns have also one win. Also very important round tomorrow morning at 8 on Group C. So, actually we don't know too much.
おおおおおおあ当たりやすいでうん
But we know that Fujisawa is trying to get rid of those cards, and Matsumura is trying to get something buried. No, I don't think you need to take out anything,
No.
but they will, or will they? I think so. This looks a bit heavy for a draw.
Yeah, now it's starting to curl quite a bit. Sweepers having to do a lot of work. They're gonna lose their shooter, I think.
No,
Well,
it's a
no.
quite good draw.
Yeah. The weight was not that heavy, so which is what you want on these kind of shots. That even though you don't get the like a really good hit on that stone, that your own will still stick in the house,
Yes.
so that the weight is not too heavy.
But Fujisawa, is she going for a race or just peel? Just peel.
Just
yeah. Now there's also another option for Matsumura. Just go for 2, but this will do also. Corner card. Ikue, Kitachawa, Ikue. But looks like card is over curling a little bit. And Fujisawa is going or trying to hit the stone in the house. Tsunami Yoshida.
Waiting for the curl and looking pretty nice.
Yes. Nice controlled weight. Good throw. And life is a bit harder for Matsumura.
Once again, they're looking at the same shot. Or will they choose to draw? Or the hit and roll?
Now they are running out of stones.
I guess they still have enough time so that they can think about this one.
Yes. But maybe they should have thought of the last one.
Yeah.
Instead.
Yeah.
The situation was a bit different back then.
Right now they're gonna go for the takeout with not much of weight. Maybe hack or board.
Looks like a hack.
Yeah. No, they were just going for a little tap
Well,
there.
well, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Yes. So we didn't see that coming.
No.
Surprise, surprise. Now we'll see some peel weight from Fujisawa again, I think. Wise skip clean tea path, so now you only need to throw. Line of the
line.
yes, line of the
And there we go.
yes, line of the slide was a bit off, so it's pretty hard to make a good release out of that one.
And now Matsumura has a pace for 2 again.
Yes.
I think maybe just a hit and roll to the right side from here, and
Yes.
yeah, that's the call.
Just trying not to leave an easy double for Fujisawa. Chiaki Matsumura and her first stone in this 7th end. Hit them little bit of roll.
This one's gonna curl a lot.
Yes, it's going to go.
So
but
maybe
this is going should be the straighter side. It's
Oh.
well, at least they are level,
Yeah, there's no double.
or there's a at least Satsuki Fujisawa needs to throw very hard if she wants to double.
Yeah.
I don't think it's there. Or maybe.
Have to have quite a bit of weight to take out both of the stones, but we'll see. Maybe she can throw that.
Also, he is throwing 6.5 second Vegas, which are pretty hard, but it might even need more than that. It's close.
No,
Yeah.
just over curled, and I don't think the weight was there anyways.
Yes.
But now, just a draw for 2 points.
Draw for 2, and we'll have a nice battle at last end. But first, Chiaki Matsumura needs to make the draw. Now, well, it started to curl, but it was quite a lot outside. But it curls quite a lot on that side, or something happened.
Yeah, well,
Good start anyway. There, at least 5 feet of curl, maybe 6.
Yeah, that's a lot of
That
curl.
one.
But Matsumura makes the shot and take 2 points, and then they are now trailing by 1 point, so the game is 5-6. So they need a steal of 1 to get to the extra end, or steal more for the win. So far the only steal in this game has been made by Fujisawa, and that was for the 3 points in the second end. So the teams with the hammer have been, or the team with the hammer has been a little bit more
On top.
yeah, on the top of the ends. So let's see if they can build something here.
Center card. Center card. And they are going close to house with this one.
Yeah, just in front of the house.
Okay.
That's
Fujisawa
nice.
is not going to.
To try to pick that one,
Yeah.
or to move it a little bit to the side. They're just gonna
Now they're going
throw
to
this
draw.
one through the house. No.
Now they're going to draw.
Oh, they're gonna draw. Okay, that's quite an aggressive call in this situation.
Yeah. They're going for the points.
Okay,
And
why not?
it is behind the
Yeah,
T-line.
this is
that's
this
not
is
what you want to
no,
have.
this is really not. And Matsumura doesn't need to sweep this one.
Yeah, that's
I don't know why she
yeah,
was
yeah.
sweeping that one, because it would be better for her for it to stay in the house.
Yeah.
Well, it did stay in the game
The
area.
game at least. But
Yeah, but that was not. I don't think she should have been sweeping that one.
Okay, now then it's a
Maybe
long center card in front of the other one.
Yeah,
Looks like
a little bit heavy maybe.
yeah. Comes too close. Perhaps.
Yeah. The closer it comes, the easier the double will be.
Well, it's good enough.
And once again, going for the draw.
And now they really need to draw a big one.
Yeah.
Even though they really have a good build wave and so on, but good draw would make the rest of the end easier.
Oh, this one will not be in the back of the house, so
No, good sweeping,
not
and it is good.
not the perfect draw, but still really good.
Well, it's good enough. It's very hard to get behind it. So
Well, you can get behind it from the other side, but still would need to be a really good shot.
but if those center cards are removed,
Yeah, and then
then it's pretty hard.
yeah.
This will tap it a little bit.
The round stone.
No, it will tap it quite a lot.
But the round stone is now fully visible, but of course Fujisawa is going to open up the guards right now. They don't want anything in front of the house.
Seino Nakajima. Going for double.
This will just peel one of those guards. And Matsumura quickly calling for another high guard on the center line.
At least their team, Matsumura, has plenty of time, over 3 minutes.
And they still have a timeout, so there won't be any problem completing this end. This one is a little bit too heavy.
Yes, it's.
I think this will leave a quite easy double.
Yeah, that's not what they wanted. A little bit. I think she got. It started a little bit, so that's why the shooter will stay.
Yeah. This gives a little bit more hope to Matsumura again.
Yeah.
Even though their shot was not perfect the last time, then Fujisawa didn't make their shot either, so they still have a shot. Hopefully now they will make the high guard and not come too close to the rings. This one's looking. It's not, I don't think that's gonna stop there. Where Matsumura is standing. It's a little bit heavy again.
Yeah. But it's better than the last one.
Better than the last one, yeah.
And
But not.
the line is also interesting. Might. Well, of course, it depends how you played. Double is the call. Get the first one. And get the
there
second
you
one.
All three stones, shooter and both the guards, out of the rings, opens up the situation real nice.
Matsumura is guarding the stone they have in the house. But this is a bit too heavy, I think.
Yeah, looking a little bit heavy again.
Well,
That's okay there.
yeah. There is some possibilities for a jam also,
Yeah.
because it's that close to the rings.
A little bit, actually quite a bit outside. I think they're gonna catch it, but just quite thinly.
Yeah. But anyway, Peel is done. Fujisawa has done her job. If we are not going for an extra end.
Yeah, now it's time for the skips, stones, and Matsumura is first to go. They're now looking at different options. I think the call might be the freeze. And if she's a little bit heavy, then come to the back of the house.
Yeah.
You
Freeze.
still could play one more guard up.
Yeah, but maybe with freeze, they get rid of that yellow stone in the rings, and
Yeah.
then they will get some pressure for Satsuki Fujisawa for her last stones. Freeze would be great in this situation. if possible, a little bit on the center side of that yellow, but looks like it's gonna go quite a lot.
Yeah.
Hang on. Looks good.
Yeah, and they need to sweep for weight, but
A little bit light.
yeah,
Leaves the double.
leaves the double there as well. But
What?
still, you need to make this shot.
Yeah. What is the Satsuki Fujisawa's call?
これはそこまでやんなくてもいいの。ああ、でもいいのか。
Motohashi Mari has also
うん
all the whole team is now in the house
うん
planning for their next move.
あ、そっか。うん、それが
Both teams still have their timeouts left.
Yeah, timeouts left, and
へえ。
and Fujisawa had over 5 minutes of time, so they can really think about this. And
ね、そう動かせなきゃ
this is an important shot
う
for
ん、手
them.
遅だからね。ね、
Yeah,
つらいなら
better
苦しいよ。
think now
うん
than later.
Yeah. Yeah, better think now than in the extra end.
Yeah.
でもこうなっちゃったらさ、タップされるよね。
They are really thinking about all the options now. Well, now they're going for the timeout.
Yeah. We get some action in the crowd because now the coach has to get down there.
Yeah.
変なところに残っちゃうのもあるかも。そうだね。
でもこんなところには残んなくない？
こっちにも行っちゃう。これだね。
じゃあ持ったとしてもさ、
これが
What would you do?
自分の意思がちゃんと残る
I
から。
was going to ask you the same question, but
Of course, I would go for the double.
well, you would, but I think the double would be the right call here.
Of course, there are.
気になればいいけど。
Of course, you can miss also that shot, but
Yeah, you can, and I don't know if there's like a really right call to this situation. You can do other things as well, but and even though if you don't get the double, if you just get like a little bit of roll in front of the redstone, then
yeah,
it would be quite hard.
I think with the double you still have less of chances to screw it up totally.
Yeah, yeah.
曲がる方か。
Because the jam is what you really don't want.
Yeah.
半分。
So I think the timeout is gone now,
Suppose so.
and they're still thinking about what they're gonna do.
ただ負けることはない。
うん。
They're
GG?
going for
Definitely
that
not.
stone.
Yeah, they're definitely not going for the double. Hit and roll behind the red one, maybe.
Or maybe even getting rid of that yellow stone and red stone. I don't know.
Yeah, that might be the call as well.
What? Stone is on its way. Satsuki Fujisawa. And really needs to go. Really needs to go now. Well, it is going. But did it really change the situation?
Oh no, it really didn't.
But well, maybe the draw is a good call for them. Yes.
Yeah, they're
Now,
just
now they
gonna-
have practiced it with one shot. They just need to execute.
Yeah. I thought that they were going for a freeze, but
Yeah, I
Hey,
thought they are going to go
I think their Kitazawa was showing something that they maybe want to tap a little bit the yellow one, but I would not touch the yellow one. I would
Yeah.
just try to play a good freeze on it. Maybe tap it a little bit, but not. Let's see.
No, freeze would be, I think, good.
No. Also thinking
Well,
about
this is
hit and roll, but I mean, are they thinking they want to take 2 points
yeah,
and go to the hotel and sleep,
yeah, but this
win
is-
it, or
I
who is
think
it?
I think they need to anyway get down there and discuss it because there's no point of
Yeah,
skip and why skip being the other ends of the.
yeah. But they are going to go for the hit and roll and
Yeah.
let Fujisawa then maybe draw or go for a hit and stick or whatever. But let's see.
Chiaki Matsumura and her last gone in this 8 end.
Sweeping hard the whole way. Is this trying for a hit and stick or
The stick,
okay?
hit the stick.
Well, there we go.
At least they put some pressure on Satsuki Fujisawa.
Yeah. Now just hit and stick will do it.
If the shooter will stay and not roll too far, game is finished. Fujisawa's last stone in 8 end, and perhaps the last stone in the whole game. Going for one, needs to curl, but it's curling.
It's curling and it's looking pretty good.
Excellent
There we go.
shot.
1.2 Satsuki Fujisawa, and that's enough to make the final score of Fujisawa 7 and Matsumura 5, and
Both teams have now 2 wins, and in this group B,
if you look at the scoreboard, the situation in that game, Kaspari Palaskaite, is pretty clear because
yes, actually it's
7
done.
to 3. Yeah, Kaspari is leading 7 to 3 against Palaskaite, which means that all 3 teams, the top 3 teams in this group B will be tied after 3 games after the round robin, as you would say.
Yes. So we don't know who is going to get where.
No, no, not yet.
We'll see that tomorrow,
Yeah.
or maybe tonight. We won't be here to tell you.
Yeah.
But thank you for this match, and it was nice evening. Japan won, which was nice, and commentating were Ville Mäkelä and
Tero Tähtinen. Thank you all.
thanks and good night.